Welcome back to Get Down to Business, the show all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. I've been very excited for this conversation because I'm joined by Lotika, the Chief Financial Officer of the Women's Business Development Center. Certainly the Women's Business Development Center doing some amazing work in their mission of creating social and economic change in underserved markets. Busy times we have this conversation because I know Lotika and the WBDC, they're having their Midwest Business Conference. Lotika, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, especially busy time, but you guys are doing some amazing work, and I couldn't wait to educate our listeners with the important work. So Lotika, tell us a little bit about the WBDC, the Women's Business Development Center.
Of course. So we were founded in 1986, and we were founded on the concept of what we call inclusive entrepreneurship. And we've been an integral part of the Illinois small business ecosystem for over 35 years. And our goal really is to ensure that business owners that we work with and provide no-cost services, so free services, they have an equitable opportunity to really realize economic independence and compete and succeed in a marketplace. So we have been recognized as a national leader in helping women start and grow businesses, and we do that primarily by delivering programs and services. And we can talk a little bit more about that. But in addition to all our programs and services, the WBDC also serves a 9-state Midwest region to certify women business enterprises as part of the Women's Business Enterprise National Council. So when you really think about it, our certification footprint includes 9 Midwest states. So that's Iowa, Illinois, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. And we have offices and staff in the major markets of Chicago, which is where our headquarters are. We have offices in Aurora as well, then in Milwaukee, St. Louis, Twin Cities, and Kansas City. And the certification really helps our business owners compete for business at the corporate level. So, companies that are prioritizing support of diverse owned businesses. So we do a lot, and we've been around for a while. And we're a very mission-driven organization.
Amazing. Again, I'm chatting with Lotika Pai, the Chief Financial Officer of the Women's Business Development Center. And certainly I thought I knew a thing or two about WBDC, but blows me away the reach that's taking place in so many states and certifying businesses, which is great. But I know, Lotika, a big part of how you certify businesses is through education. Can you talk a little bit about some of the workshops?
Yes, absolutely. So as part of all the free services that we provide to business owners in low to moderate income communities across the state, we provide business advising, coaching, and we also have programming. So if you're if you're a business owner with an idea on a piece of paper, you can join one of our cohorts called Plan for Profit, which will really help you take that idea, create a business around it, and teach you the various levers that you need to work with to really switch from just breaking even in your business to really planning for profit. And then, once you're making money, we have, other cohorts as you're climbing up, the entrepreneurial food chain, like Scale Up, that support businesses create generational wealth. We have programs that are focused primarily on retail, businesses like Top Shelf that help our business owners get into large box retailers like Target and Walgreens. In fact, we had a very recent success stories with Sugar Bliss, which is a bakery in Chicago. And through the Top Shelf cohort, she connected with Walgreens. And, it's a high volume retail growth insights program. And she really used and leveraged the connections that she made during the program to really get a deal with Walgreens, and her cookies are now sold nationwide. So we've had a lot of success stories with our various programs. And then because of our certification, we also offer government contracting opportunities. So we host programs like GovCon, CityCon, CountyCon, where we really hold the hands of business owners and walk them through the various steps on how to apply for federal government contracts, how to apply for contracts with the city of Chicago or Cook County. And really the goal is, how do you prepare diverse business owners to tap into government contracting opportunities? So we have a wide range of programs, webinars, workshops that we host with the primary goal of really helping our diverse entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Fantastic. Again, I'm chatting with the Chief Financial Officer of the Women's Business Development Center. And Lotika, honestly, I'm inspired because each one of these stories that you're describing, it's amazing. And you're changing lives, certainly through the business directly, but also through the employees and then through those communities that are being serviced. And, we're going to squeeze in a break in a minute, and then we'll talk a little bit about the conference that's going on quite literally right now as you, first in-person conference in a while, which is certainly amazing and very, very exciting. But before we cut to break, I want to make sure that we send people over to your website, because I don't want to miss even one opportunity to get people registered for some of these workshops that are taking place.
So the best way to connect with the WBDC is our website, www.wbdc.org. It has access to all our programs, services, staff resources, and our interactive calendar for you to connect with us and sign up for any of the programs that we offer.
Fantastic. Lotika, we're going to squeeze in a very quick break. When we return, we'll continue our conversation. Again, all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship, and certainly all the amazing work of the WBDC. Don't touch that dial, Chicago. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Get Down to Business, the show all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. Get on my website, shalomklein.com. Thrilled to be rejoined in this conversation with Lotika Pai, Chief Financial Officer at the Women's Business Development Center. In that capacity, Lotika oversees the financial operations of the WBDC and helps further its mission of creating social and economic change in underserved markets. And I know that, again, this is an interesting time because literally as we have this conversation, there is a conference taking place in person at the Hyatt Regency, where it is the Midwest Business Conference, but there's also a lot of amazing workshops and a lot of amazing opportunities that are taking place virtually as well. Lotika, welcome back. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And in this conference, and again, I know it's going on right now, and certainly over the coming days, we'll share more information through our website. You're hearing a lot of amazing insight from leaders from the Federal Reserve, as well as business leaders from across the Midwest and beyond. What can our listeners expect if they get more involved in the Women's Business Development Center? What are some of the services and things that people can expect to walk away with?
So we do a lot with small business owners. So in the past, I would say 2 years, given COVID and the impact small businesses have faced because of COVID, we have really focused a lot of our programming towards access to capital. So small business access to capital, as you know, is a very complex issue, and it's intertwined with other issues of opportunity. There's equity, there's regulation, and to really make headway against some of these existing changes and challenges in helping support small business and entrepreneurial growth, we have worked diligently to expand touch points with the businesses we serve. So we have created this regular cadence of Let's Chat series, whereas people can join in on a monthly basis. The event is published well in advance, and you can bring your access to capital questions and ask us. We also provide a lot of culturally relevant educational programs and topics. And actually, one of the things that we have undertaken just in the past 1 year, which is something really, really important, is focusing on digital equity and inclusion. As you know, the COVID-19 pandemic really in our mind, exacerbated the digital divide that was already present in the small business market. And it's really forced many of the small business owners that we work with to think about incremental pivots, not the huge big pivots, but incremental pivots to accelerate their adoption of digital tools. And we have programming around that, like Scale Higher, where we believe that small businesses cannot afford to not cross the digital divide, and we really hope to help them adopt digital tools, whether it's for online banking, incorporating digital payment platforms, or it could be anything incremental to their existing businesses, like, how do you use digital platforms to include home delivery services for your products? So, that's been a big focus for us. We also, have really, really focused on working through what I call 13 curriculum-based cohorts that we offer small business owners in diverse communities. There's a lot that we do. I highly recommend, look at our website, look at our events, workshops, and upcoming programs. Sign up. There's no cost to business owners. We are all here to help you succeed.
Perfect. And Lotika, can you share your website one more time with our listeners?
Yes, absolutely. It's www.wbdc.org, and you can navigate through it, and it'll provide you with contact information of all our counselors and how you can book one-on-one counseling sessions with them.
Lotika Pai from the Women's Business Development Center, thanks so much for joining us. I know we'll have you back on real soon, but thanks for taking time at this very busy moment in the very important work of the Women's Business Development Center. That's a wrap for us here on Get Down to Business. We'll be back next Sunday at 6 p.m. right here at AM 560, The Answer to Success. Let's get down to business.